Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Appreciate you guys that have just recently subscribed and are hitting the like button. I do appreciate you. I wanted to go over the markets. We're going to go over Bitcoin here in just a little bit. I want to go over some news, try to paint a picture for you guys because you have a narrative in mainstream. Then you have the underlying information to read between the lines, if you will. And one of the things is I wanted to go over this. This is an article from Bloomberg. All right, guys, inflation super tanker is finally turning. If you notice, this was on May 27th. So it was almost a month ago. And a post-peak pause. If you go down here, guys, and you look, okay, and you check this out, this highlighted area. JP Morgan Chase economist said, JP Morgan Chase economists said in a Wednesday note that global inflation will peak at any rate of 8.6 this quarter. They pencil in a substantial step down to a 3.25% average pace in the second half of 2022. These forecasts and indications give some credibility to the scenario of the Fed and some of its peers pausing or slowing, or at least slowing their course of monetary tightening. Many Fed officials this month thought that they would be well positioned after accelerating rate hikes to assess the effects of their actions, see the extent to which policy adjustments were needed. Okay, so that's interesting. That's interesting because that's kind of what some are saying. Now, the issue is with the Fed is in a position where they can't really raise rates. What you guys have to understand too is that people are looking at it. You can look at it like, okay, Fed is raising rates. Oh, that's bad. Everything's bad. You have to understand, dude, rates are really, really low already. They're already really low. Assets can still rock and roll, contrary to what people think. So here's the 10-year treasuries. It kind of gives you an idea. Let's go over the chart and the data. It gives you an idea what could happen. So while these goes up, interest rates going into the bonds. But if you can see, here are the 10-year treasuries on the bonds, guys. Look, the treasuries are in a massive topping pattern with a serious amount of bearish divergence from, this is April of 21 to this peak of June of 22. So they've been trending up, and here soon it's going to complete this, guys, and it's just they're going to start coming down significantly into a correction. That could be a multi-year correction, guys. Now, Bitcoin is dead. I have some news that CC notes. This is an article. CC says Bitcoin is dead headlines are an indication of Bitcoin's bottom. Peter Schiff disagrees. Of course, he disagrees with anything about cryptocurrencies, but I made a quick video about that, how he accepts cryptocurrencies on his websites. Let you guys know, I don't know this for sure. It's just my speculation. I'm sure behind your people's back that he's buying some Bitcoin. I would not be surprised about that, guys. He's just playing the market. He's like that other guy. What's his name? The rich dad, poor dad guy. He puts out those bearish statements or other statements, or bullish and stuff to play people. So you just be careful of the news. So CC notes BTC could bottom when negative sentiment surge. And going over here to Bitcoin bottom, Google searches for Bitcoin dead hits all-time highs over the weekend. You got to be careful of your data because you know what? I checked that out. That is not true. If you go over and from 2004 to present, it was an all-time high back in 2014. And it was even higher back in 2017. But it's going up right there, guys. So just be careful. Just be careful of the data and everything that you read. Just want to let you know that. But you can dig into stuff and find it that, hey, maybe it's not so true, but hey, whatever, guys, what's going on. Now, Solana, we go over Solana could face catastrophic foreseeable future. Here's why. And most of you know this whale that has deposited 5 million Solana, and he took out a loan and he could get liquidated at $22. Guys, I don't think Solana is going to be going anywhere, and maybe could do some serious damage. But you know what this means? Maybe it means you could pick up some Solana for like $2 or $3 or $4 or something like that. That's what I would keep my eye out for, something like this. Do I think it's going to be catastrophic? Yes, it will be. However, look for the opportunity to get yourself some possibly cheap SOL. I don't think this project will be going anywhere. I don't think it's going to go down. If Solana, if this gets taken out completely, this will be devastating for the cryptocurrency market, in my opinion. I don't think it'll be, if this happens, yes, it'll be catastrophic. And maybe this is something what we need to really, bring in the bottom, possibly. Going over the sentiment. I have this chart here, the bearish sentiment. This is more for traditional markets, but you can see it as an all-time high. So we're getting there. The signs, the signals are telling us that we are getting close to a bottom, guys. And a recession is not inevitable. Biden should. So this is Janet Yellen talking about a recession may not be inevitable. Things are kind of coming together, in my opinion. This is the time, guys. Even if you are bearish, you should be looking for a significant bounce on Bitcoin. Okay? Even if you are bearish, you should be looking for a significant bounce. Now let's go over Bitcoin real quick. Now that we're taking a look at that, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I'm thinking this is probably some sort of massive fourth wave bounce or something like that. This is a good, it is you can say that's a 5-wave impulse, but my issue with this right now is there's no divergence. So we have to see how that plays out. I mean, it looks okay. But it's dangerous to say that's a bottom. That's why you have to wait, be patient, see how it plays out. And, maybe this is just some sort of massive fourth wave that it's doing. So it can go up for an A, swing back down for B, and do a C, and have a massive fourth wave. And maybe, it's from here, something like this, guys. It could be, like a 1, 1, 2, 3, and that, the fourth wave can go all the way up as long as it doesn't break that area of the 1 way up here, and then a swing back down like that, guys. It could do something like that. Ethereum is a little bit different. It looks, a little bit better. There seems to be, so for that third wave peak, if you take a look at this on Ethereum, what I don't like about Ethereum is that, let me go down to the 2-hour chart. I'll show you guys. So you can have a 1, 2. This is a third wave peak. It's technically, it's not really the highest, but it could be. And then this type of move in here, like a running flat, those are very rare. I don't like that, but it does have divergence. So it's like rolling over. To me, you see how it's rolling over like that? It's not real, like a real strong type of move like this in there, real strong in the arse, boom, 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 like that, guys. It's not like that. And it's like, it's like rolling over, where it's just doing more like an A wave to me, like a lazy A wave. Not to say you can't rule it out, but it's important to be patient with it to see what this is going to do. So if you take a look at Ethereum, could this be a massive fourth wave or something like that? Or is it going to be a connector? If it's a connector, we're going a lot farther. If it's complete here for a fifth wave and this becomes a connector, then there's another 3-wave swing down. That's what you don't. But could this fourth wave be part of, say, like something like this? It could be. So like a 1, 2, 3, and a massive fourth wave to trick people, and then swing back down, something like that, guys. I just wanted to let you know that's what I'm looking at. I'm suspicious of these moves right now. I'm not like how they're turning out. Seems to be rolling over a little bit too much. I could be wrong. I don't think that is. I think that there's going to be another swing down on Ethereum and Bitcoin. I am accumulating Bitcoin now. If it goes back down to below 17,000, I'm going to pick up some more. I'm a little bit more aggressive when it comes to Bitcoin and buying it like that, because some would say, well, you're buying a falling knife. That is true. But with my overall plan, guys, take a look. Here's my plan. I'm doing a small percentage of these buys, a small percentage. Okay. So here's Bitcoin, right, in this area. It's going like right in this area down here. It could swing back down, say, let's say to these 15,800. Okay. So I'm picking up a little bit. But when Bitcoin starts to make these moves out of here like this, okay, and it say goes up on a 5-wave, could even go up higher. And then with that move, it's going to correct. So it's going to do a move like this, and it's going to come almost probably all the way back down to there. Everybody's going to be bearish again, and it's going to go into a wave like this. That's where I'm going to pick up most of my Bitcoin right there. Okay. And this is the area. Say that's the low right there. That is the low you're going to want to keep your eye on, you know, and say, okay, I'm going to load up there, have your stop loss in that area or just below that, and load back up to ride that wave back up. That's what I'm going to be looking for. I'm a little bit more aggressive by picking up Bitcoin under 20,000. Now, I wanted to say some things about that. There are buyers that are starting when it goes down below 20, and especially down below 18 and 17. There are buyers that are starting to step in to pick up Bitcoin. And that's my theory on one of the reasons why we are having probably maybe such a massive fourth wave bounce. Okay. Because this is going to be A, B, C. Maybe that's why it's a fourth wave bounce, because some buyers did step in down here to pick up some Bitcoin. Okay. And then it's going to swing back down, and there's going to come, we're eventually going to find the bottom, but we need to find it where all the buying the dip is just gone. So maybe there needs to be one more flush. And how that's going to happen, nobody's going to know. It's going to be hard to find it, but I do suspect there's another fall down to these areas, in my opinion. If you made it all the way to the end, I do appreciate you. Again, I do appreciate the new subscribers. I just broke over 800. I'm trying to reach 1,000. Almost there, almost there. This is a slow grind. First time doing YouTube channel like this. So trying to put things together and come up with a better plan, make better videos for you guys. It's going to be more geared towards the technical side of it, but I want to throw in some other stuff too. If you guys have any suggestions, I'm open to suggestions. Let me know down in the comments. That would be greatly appreciated. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Peace.